The cliffs were actually out here when I was a kid.
So you remember them standing on top of that cliff down here?
Yeah. They were up. We used to play inside them.
Inside them?
Yeah.
And today I'm playing inside them. Hello everyone and welcome back to Unseen Britain. Today I'm at Warden Beach in the Isle of Sheppey, where some old World War II pillboxes have been washed into the sea. Those were built to defend coasts during the World War II, and today waves are slowly taking them away. If you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button, and I guess let's not wait any longer. Come join me and let's explore it. That's a real shark tooth.
Yeah.
Wow, first time seeing this one.
Oh.
Wow, look at the size of this one. I've just met some family looking for a shark tooth. Did you see that was massive? And there's like 100 of those in a shark's mouth. Just imagine a shark grabbing your leg with 100 or 200 teeth like that. Crikey. Every single time it's different. Wow, that's...
crystals are in the fresh clay stuff here. So
looks like a little piece of glass. So that's actually a crystal.
That's actually a crystal, yeah, and they come in all sizes.
Wow, they're worth anything?
I'm not that.
It's just crystal.
Just crystal. It's interesting. They're pretty, you know.
All right. So here we are, guys. That pillbox used to stand on top of that cliff back in 1941, but apparently due to cliff erosion he ended up here on the beach. We've got another two in the distance, but firstly I want to show you this one. Look at the state of it. It's no longer in one piece, and some of it is already under the mud. I'm not an expert, but I guess this was an observation post, and on top of that was a gun emplacement. A piece of British military history ended up on a beach. But there's nothing we can do. This is the nature. You can't fight against the nature. Let's try to have a look from the inside. Look at the holes on the floor, the amount of mud and rocks brought in for that hole in the corner because of the high tides, obviously. Look at these massive cracks. It's just a matter of time until this will end up in smaller pieces, I suppose. Look at the state of it. But I'm not surprised, you know, because it had to come all the way from that cliff up there. We do have stairs leading to the top of this pillbox, but before we go there I want to have a look on the other rooms we've got here. This one's flooded, still got the leftover water from the last high tide. This could have been a storage of some sort. Definitely not an office. There was no office needed in such places, but let's have a look here. In my opinion, this was an observation post where soldiers used to look for this hole. And on them concrete bits over here, we had a map where soldiers would mark the position of incoming ships and tell the fire direction to the people operating the gun above us. We'll get there in a second. So we did have a gun emplacement up there. Let's try to get up there and have a closer look of a gun mountain. Just as I thought, we had a gun position here. So the actual gun was mounted here, and this rail was used to turn the gun towards required position. Just imagine, what was it like during the World War II? Did these guns actually fired? I think yes. We've got another two pillboxes to see, and the tide is coming back, so I better be quick now before the tide kicked in. have a lot of concrete bits laying here on the floor, like stairs as well, and that's the foundation of another pillbox, I suppose, which was smashed into pieces. But never mind, let's try to get inside this one now. It's not much about this one here, but we still got the remains of electrical supply, or remains of the ventilation. Look how many of these vents here. Most important thing is this concrete slab in the center of this pillbox, and I have no idea what's it for. Do you guys have any ideas? What could it be? What's its purpose? I do believe this concrete bit was here since World War II. No one brought him here. But if you know, let me know in a comment. And we also have this narrow corridor going around a circle, around the pillbox from the inside. I just wonder, what's it for then? If you know, let me know in a comment. Let's carry on to our third and the last pillbox on this beach today. Let's try to find an entrance. Okay, what we got in here? We do have a couple of windows, cracked walls, but what raises a question here is why the floor is cut like that. Was this like a drain system to get rid of rainwater, let's say? What do you reckon, guys? And I've seen similar thing from the outside. Take a look here. See, that comes from the inside and goes out. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but if you know, please do let me know in the comments. Another thing I wanted to show you here is this solid metal door frame with the hinges are still on, and that's rather different compared to what we've seen in another pillboxes where they had wooden frames. And this one probably could have been a blast door. So I think on this door frame with 3 hinges on each side, we had this massive metal door, so in case of a hit from the enemy ship from the sea, nobody would get hurt on the inside of this pillbox. What do you reckon, guys? Was this a blast door?
All that up there, I used to play football up there at one time.
Where?
It's all this. The cliffs were actually out here when I was a kid.
When you was a
kid? All this is just eroded.
All eroded. So yeah. This was a football pitch back in the day?
No, it wasn't a football pitch, it was like just a green. But we used to sort of roll our jumpers up and play football. I've talked about
how many years ago?
75.
75 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm in my 80s. And yeah. When I was brought up on the island, there was 24,000 people. That's all there was.
Only 24,000 people living on the Isle of Sheppey 75 years ago. Yeah. So you remember them standing on top of that cliff down here?
Yeah. They were up. We used to play inside them.
Inside them?
Yeah.
And today I'm playing inside them.
Yeah, right,
Apparently they're no longer on the cliff.
Yeah.
They're on the beach right now, but
it's like you can't see them to it. There's the 4 forts out there.
Mansell forts.
That's it.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. There used to be 5 of them.
Yeah. And I think it's about 1955, 54, 55, the ship hit one of them.
Alright.
Toppled it over. And one of my best mates, his father was a soldier on it, and he got killed.
Oh my god.
They were manned in them days.
Okay. That's where I'm planning to go within, I don't know, a couple of weeks' time. So it was a great tour of a 3 World War II pillboxes washed in the sea here on the Isle of Sheppey. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.